In the heart of the Islamic world, there once stood a city called Baghdad, not just a capital, but a shining jewel of knowledge, art, and power. Founded by the Abbasids, Baghdad became the center of the world, where scholars, scientists, poets, and leaders gathered. But in the year 1258, the city would face its darkest hour, an event that would shake the Muslim world forever. The Mongols, a fierce empire from the steppes of Central Asia, were unstoppable. Led by Genghis Khan, they built the largest land empire in history. By the mid-13th century, his grandson Hulagu Khan turned his eyes toward the Islamic heartlands. The Mongols had already destroyed cities across Persia and Central Asia. Now, their target was Baghdad, the beating heart of the Abbasid Caliphate. At this time, Baghdad was still magnificent, but its rulers were weak. The Abbasid Caliph Al-Musta underestimated the Mongols. Instead of preparing strong defenses or uniting Muslim lands, he relied on old prestige. Many neighboring Muslim rulers did not come to his aid. Baghdad was left alone. In January 1258, Hulagu Khan's massive army surrounded Baghdad. Historians say the Mongols brought over 150,000 soldiers, along with advanced siege weapons and catapults. The Abbasids had only about 20,000 men to defend the city. The Mongols built trenches, bridges, and massive siege towers. Within days, they breached Baghdad's defenses. The Caliph tried negotiating, but it was too late. Hulagu demanded total surrender. On February 10, 1258, the Mongols entered Baghdad. What followed was one of the greatest tragedies in human history. For 7 days, the city was looted and burned. Men were slaughtered, women and children enslaved, scholars and poets silenced forever. The House of Wisdom, the greatest library on earth, was thrown into the Tigris River. So many books were destroyed that, it is said, the river ran black with ink. The Caliph Al-Musta was captured. Some sources say he was rolled in a carpet and trampled by horses, ending the Abbasid Caliphate in Baghdad. The death toll is estimated in the hundreds of thousands. The once glorious Baghdad, jewel of the Islamic world, was reduced to ashes. Centers of science, medicine, philosophy, and art, all lost in days of fire and blood. Muslims across the world were shocked. Felt like the end of an era. The Abbasid Caliphate, which had ruled for over 500 years, was gone. But history did not end there. Though Baghdad was destroyed, Islam survived. New powers rose, the Mamluks in Egypt, the Ottomans in Anatolia, and later dynasties who revived Islamic civilization. The tragedy of 1258 became a reminder that weakness, disunity, and arrogance can destroy even the greatest empires, and that only knowledge, unity, and strength can rebuild what is lost. Baghdad would one day rise again, but the scars of 1258 would never be forgotten.